Hello guys, I'm back again with the third part of our prototype for the prosthetic hand. My name is Ambrosio Sanchez. I'm with the BME 60C group Flopping Floppers. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how to create the bottom joint for our finger. Earlier we've made the palm and the wrist. Now we need the fingers to go with our hand. Here's what the final version should look like. So first we start off by making a box. Okay, so we go to our top plane and we make a rectangle with the following dimensions. Again, just a reminder, we do set our units to inches before anything, and we use the following dimensions. So it's a 1.5 inches by 0.9 inches. Then we extrude it upwards for 2 inches. So it's alright, and we should get a box that looks like this. Next, we're going to create cuts into this box to give it more shape and give it a more natural finger look. So our first cut is going to be down here. This cut will serve as the attachment to our palm. So we go to our front plane and we make another box with the following dimensions. Starting at the bottom edge, going upwards. Okay. Then after that we make the cut. We make the cut through all. Afterwards, we want to make our hole for the nut and the bolt. So again, these are the dimensions. It's a 1/4 inch diameter hole, and you want to make it so that it goes through all. And next we're going to make the cut that gives it a more rounded shape. So you can either go to the right face of the object or the left face, and you want to create the following figure, following sketch with the dimensions as shown here. So it's just some lines at the bottom edges and an arc, an upside down arc. Then you want to extrude the cut. And you should have something like this. After making that, we go to the top surface. So after that, we go to the left face, and we'll make the following sketch with the following dimensions. So it's a bottom line that's attached to the top edge of our box, and a 3-point arc with the following radius. And we extrude that and the way we extrude that is by offsetting it by a 1/4 inch, and then we extrude that for 0.40 inches. So the offset will make it start here, and it will extrude closer to the middle. After we created this extrusion, we want to go ahead and make the cut. So again, we'll go to the left face of it and make a 1/4 inch circle with the following dimensions: 0.75 up here and 0.80, and we extrude the cut. Afterwards, I use the small fillet feature for 0.05 inches on the bottom edges, on the underside edges. So after adding that fillet feature, we go to the back side of it, and we want to create a curvature to the thumb or to the joint, and so we create this sketch here. So we go to the left side, again these are the dimensions. It's a line and a half 3-point arc. And you want to extrude that cut. Then on the other side, still on the left face, we want to create an extrusion outward, a curve outward. So we do the same thing. So you want to create this sketch here with these dimensions and extrude it outward for 0.9 inches. And you should have the following look. Afterwards, I use the fillet feature afterwards I use the fillet feature on the front face of the joint and on the side edges. So it should look something like this, and the radius for this fillet was 0.3 inches. So after making the rounded edges, we want to cut the connecting point from the bottom joint to the upper joint near the 1/4 inch hole. So for example, we want to make a cut here. Again, this cut is made so that we can have more clearance room. Alright, so we go to the left face and we create this shape with the following dimensions. It's 2 lines and another 3-point arc. We make a second cut on the right side over here. So we go to the top plane and we make the following shape with the following dimensions. So it's like a square rectangle, and we cut upwards. After making the cut, we go ahead and use a fillet feature for 0.3 inches on the edges again, and we should have something that looks like this, and we should have something that looks like this so far. After using the fillet feature, we go ahead and make another cut over here on the left face. So we go to our left face and we make a triangle with the following dimensions, and we extrude the cut. So now you should have a shape that looks like this. And after making the cut, we use another fillet feature on the edges, on the underside edges, with a radius of 0.1 inches. As you can see here, and these are the edges that we've. Then we use the fillet feature again for 0.3 inches on the upper edges of this side, as shown here. And you should get something that looks like this. And we go ahead and use the fillet feature again on the top edge of our joint with a radius of 0.1 inches. Next, we make a line that goes through the middle of the joint, and we made the line on the right plane because the right plane was in the middle of the whole joint. As you can see here, the line goes through the middle, and we use it as our reference point to make a hole through the joint. And this hole is where the string will pass through to the other joint. So using that line, we make another reference plane. After we've added the reference plane, we want to go ahead and make our 1/4 inch hole. So we draw. After we've added our reference plane, we go ahead and make a rectangle with the following dimensions. So a 0.10 wide rectangle with 2.5 inches in length. And we use the feature called revolve cut. So we go to features and we go to revolve cut. And we use a 360-degree cut. And that way it'll just cut a straight circle through the middle. And this is what our final product should be.